Hey guys, welcome to our creative hive, Tales from the Garden. I'm Donna with Cypress Designs, and we are creating stuff with bunnies and carrots and cabbage and lettuce and you name it, we pretty much got it covered. So I'm not going to show you how to make the rabbit today. It's just way too detailed. So next week, Tuesday, I'm planning on, I think it's Tuesday, I'm planning on actually showing you how to make a paper mache bunny. Hey, Jackie, how are you? So I'm just waiting to get streamed in. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing, sweetie? So I'll show you next week on how to make the paper mache bunny. I'm still not good at it. Hey, Christy, I'm still learning because, like I said, my bunny back there, he's just a face. And he doesn't have a body. His body is an actual cup holding him in his jack-in-a-box. Hey, Lindsay, thank you. So, again, Donna with Cypress Designs. We're on our creative hive, and it's called Tales from the Garden. So, it has to do with rabbits, cabbage, lettuce, carrots. I'm making lettuce and carrots too. But the rabbit's going to take some time. Hey, sweet Tina. Hey, Lori. You got your mystery box. I hope it was okay. Hey, Criselda. So since it's so detailed, we're focusing on him, and then hopefully if we all have time, we'll do the carrots and lettuce, okay? So I create my own patterns. So I made this is my bunny. I have it set up for short bunnies. I have a little line that goes through. This is for those bunnies that are just sitting down. Now, this is the bunny I made. Can you see him? You'll see his arms come together eventually too. I've got it all sitting here, but like it says, it's a very detailed ensemble, I guess. So what I had to do is this is my original. So you basically take your fabric, fold it over, and cut it out. You cut two pieces of fabric, cut it out, so it's one big sheet, right? And it's cut like this. Then what I do is, because Peter Cottontail has, hey Sage, hey Deborah, because Peter Cottontail has a short coat in the front, I have it set so it's cut. So he is now just not a long jacket. He actually is cut in half up on top, so he has an open coat. Okay? So because my bunny is so short, I had to revamp him. So he's half a jacket. Now, mind you, there's dust on everything around here because I've been playing with what is that, paper mache, so it's everywhere. So you can see that's the back. I'll clean him up. He just gets, black is not really a fun color to mess with. Okay, so this is his jacket. So I'm first going to do a few things on his jacket because I want those things so I don't forget. Hey, everybody. Again, hey, Tracy. Hey, Cheryl and Kathy, Aletta. How are you? We're going to take little things and make little, this is going to be on his little lapel. Okay. Just going to be not a hobo. He's just going to have a little piece up here where his little fabric's going to go. I made him a little pocket, piece of fabric, a ribbon, and it flipped over on one side. So he's going to have a little pocket. Of course, it's not going to be a working pocket. Don't have the time for working pockets. This one's just going to be sitting right down here. Okay. It'll be a little off, but I'm not worried about it because I can't see anymore. And then we're going to put his little button on. I just want to put his little rose on because I'm going to put that off to the side. So you get a good idea what his jacket's going to look like, okay? Hey, Danita. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Sue. Okay, so we're going to put that off to the side. Now, this is the guy. Now, when you make these out of paper mache, they still take a long time to dry. Hey, Crystal, they take such a long time to dry. There's just no way I can show you, but it's really hard. You almost have to do like the head first, put that off to the side, do the body, let everything dry really hard, get it on there, and then just, do your stuff from that point on. So we're going to work on him. So I painted him 2 coats of white already because I'm over painting, guys. Hey, Linda. Hey, Jamie and Becky. So the next step is to Mod Podge his face. We're going to take Mod Podge. And what I found is when you Mod Podge the body parts, when you go to, when you go to wax it, it just looks so much better. So first things first, we forgot I got to paint his nose. I have everything organized. It's right in front of me and I still can't find it. We got to, before we can Mod Podge, I forgot, we got to paint his nose. We got to give the guy a little bit of a paint job. So we're going to take a ballet slipper and we're going to paint his nose. No, I'm not real good like some of these people can paint really well. That's just not my forte. See how he's cute, little buddy? Hey, Marla Kay, how are you? Oh, thank you, Sage. So I'm gonna get a couple little areas done. Now you gotta remember, he's gonna be mostly all white. Did I do anything to, no. Sorry, but I have to keep going back to the original. I still can't remember how to make them. So I've gotta do my trial and error on making the little dude again. I need to start to always videotape myself because I forget. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Patricia. The nice thing is there's not much to paint after this. Hey, Christine. Okay, so let's do this. Let me draw his little beaner. We're going to put his eyes on, then we will Mod Podge. Hey, Camille. Hey, Rusty. He'll all come together. It's just, oh my Lord, how many times I changed his face. This is it prior to being, no, it's this way. See how it is? It's still soaking wet. But his face got too big, so I didn't use him. And then this one, I messed him up and he was all foam and I didn't like him either. So I don't know how many times we rearranged house. Okay, we got to put his eyes on next. We're giving him blue eyes. I got to be careful because I got a fan blowing. Okay, let's see. Now I do my paper eyes. If you can paint eyes, knock yourself out. I can't, and I'm over that. If there's a way I can do life easier for myself, I'm going to. Because it's just so hard for me to paint little details. I do need to learn. I'm going to a painting party this week, Thursday. But it's for cards. I thought it was going to be like actually paint something, and here's cards. So greeting cards or some garbage like that. I don't know. $60. And I just love the paper. The paper looks cute, I think. I don't want to lose my eyes. I can't believe it's already the weekend. I've had so many events in 1 week. It's crazy, guys. No. I wish I could paint really well. Wait a minute. Did I grab the wrong eyeball? See, I can't even tell the difference between a blue eye and a green eye. So, well, I guess we're going back to the green eye. Bear with me. I can't see in the morning. I was wondering why it looked weird. Now I know. And do the best you can to line them up. I mean, I'm not perfect by no means. What I do try to do though is I try to make an indentation where I think his eyeball is supposed to go. So then I have a ballpark of where he's gonna go. How does he look? Does he look okay? Hey, Handmade Springstead again. I forgot your name. Is it Tracy? I can't remember. Hey, Robin. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna Mod Podge away. Let me use this. Tell you what, I remember, I don't remember, I don't know, I'm starting to wonder about myself. So we're gonna Mod Podge this baby because we really needed Mod Podge for us to wax. I find that waxing after Mod Podging, everything slides. So instead of it being, glumpy and stuff, it won't be. It'll just go on so nice and smooth. And like I said, next week I'll show you how to make them, so you guys have an idea. It's just they're so time consuming, and then if something doesn't go right, I'm still not master at any of this stuff, guys, so I'm still learning. And the nice thing is when you wax it, all the grooves get caught by the darkness and it looks really nice. Hey Ruth, how are you? I'm gonna dry the top part first, and then we'll go to the bottom, because otherwise I'm sure I'll screw something up. I just find this to be so much easier. I literally last night while I was trying to create, I was videotaping myself, and then I'd forget I was videotaping myself. I'd walk into the other room, make coffee, come back, and then I realized, oh my God, this thing's been running for hours. So this will just make it smoother for the wax to literally be rubbed on his face. I still gotta go because I know I've got, the steampunk. I'm gonna make a steampunk rabbit. Hey Jane, how are you? I'm so excited about the steampunk rabbit. I think I'm gonna do a Jack in the Box, steampunk. I'm gonna turn it up, guys. To the bottom, and then we got to do all the pieces, and I'll show you the body parts. I had to do all the pieces separate because the hat will have the ears in them. The feet, I'm not sure if I'm going to really use the feet yet because I don't know if it's really going to matter, because he's going to be in a head of lettuce. So that's why we got to make some lettuce too. I got to be careful so I don't pull his face apart here. So all these little things, it would have been, can you imagine trying to paint all these pieces, dry all these pieces? We have an hour, right? Yes. These to be nice and dry before you start to wax. Hey, Dana. So next week I'll go ahead and show you how to make a bunny. You don't want them sticky. Hey, Sweet Bass. wanted away. He wanted away. There he is so far. Okay. He's still sticky. We don't want him sticky. Okay, so he's less sticky, but we're not ready to do him yet. I'm gonna leave him sit. Now we gotta take our ears. The ears are paper mache also. There's wire inside, and then I tape over with blue tape, and then you start to build. But if I have time at the end, I will show you how to do that. It's just, you have to have time. And an hour's time, but it's not the amount of time you need, because it's a lot with paper mache. Now, if you're making simple things, that's one thing, but this thing was a pain in my derriere yesterday. And then I sat it outside to dry in the baking heat, because we were, I think, at 80 yesterday, which worked, but they still weren't dry 100%. Okay, so now you got one ear. Okay. And I set them up so that they're already, now they're not exactly the same ear, but it's okay. I'm not that good yet. Maybe one day when I grow up. It's like he's got a defective ear. At the time I'm doing these, everything looks the same, right? Well, they're a little off, but that's okay. Trying to make sure I get enough of his inner ear so he has both of them. Okay, throw that off to the side, dry that. And then I'll get these all Mod Podge. I just want him done, so then I don't have to worry about him. I can start working on all the pieces and then show the display together. So everybody doing well today? After me is Craft Box Christy. Just checking. These are the right size ears. Hey Suzette, how are you, sweetie? Just gotta make sure they're really dry. Because everything's got to get waxed. So you've got to make sure everything is waxed. And then I'm going to wax all these little pieces first before I attach. Because it's hard to use that wax on these things. I'm doing this because it's a lot faster, otherwise it takes forever. It's noisy, I'm sorry. so sticky. It just takes so long with this stuff. So can you imagine me having to paint this whole entire thing? This takes a long time to do that, little bits apart. I just want you to see the finale part. I mean, I'm not worried about anything else. I just want the bunny to be seen, because everything else that you've seen before, I mean, we're gonna make, we got the carrots made, so you don't have to worry about me making carrots anymore, you guys. So we don't have to worry about that. So, hey, Chris. Oh, so everybody's doing well. Has anybody got any cool plans today? Me and Criselda, we're going to go meet up at the antique store and then do maybe a couple estate sales, whatever she wants to do today. I'm excited. And tomorrow we got Cooper's birthday. We're going to take him out to dinner. I believe he's 9. I think he's 9. Grandma really is terrible, isn't she? She doesn't even know how old kids are anymore. It's bad enough I don't even know how old my daughters are. I do. They're 38 and 36. So hard to believe I have a kid that's almost going on 40. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I'm going to let these sit for now. Let's get these done. Like I said, I don't know if I'll use the feet. Now, these are his hands. Now, of course, they're not perfect, but it's okay. This is just so I can wax them really good. And then what I'm going to do is his arms, since he's not going to be attached to his body, I'm basically going to put his arms in the jacket, the edge of the jacket, and then his arm will be up against the jacket. That's my thought process. If I would have known this was going to be such a pain, I would have done this part all ahead of time. Let's get the rest of these and then we'll just dry them real quickly and get them out of my face so we can get going and create this little guy. We want them nice and dry before we wax, because I don't want the wet wax to rip up the bunny. We still have his hat to make too. He's got a hat and he's got a little shirt. And then I'll show you, we'll do the lettuce next so you guys can see how to do the lettuce. Hey, Magnolia and Madison. Now I forgot your name. Everybody tells me their names and then I forget. I need to create a cheat sheet is what I need to do. And I have it right in front of me. And I used to. I actually had everybody's names written and their businesses. And then I had them sitting next to me. I mean, I had pages of them. And I don't know what I did with them. So could you imagine me painting, drying, painting, drying, painting, drying? I just want to get all him together so you can see how cute he'll be. This gives him a little bit more time to cure, and this will give this a little bit more time to cure when we wax. Hey Linda and Linda, how are you? Almost done here, guys. And I can move on to the next step. Hey, Jackie. Did I say hi, Jackie? Hey, Cindy. Okay. We're going to let these sit over here. Let them cure a little bit. Okay. Now, let me try to get some of this glue off my fingers. That's okay. The only thing I hate is I'll forget to wash. I wash my hands, but I forget when you have your Mod Podge. It's like sticks on you and you don't notice it because it blends in with your skin. Okay, so now let's take our little guy. We have to wax him up. He is next to be waxed. When you wax him, don't use anything but a little rag. Just a little rag. Be gentle, be kind with him. You want him waxed, but you don't want him so waxed that he's globby. You just want him to look like he's a little vintage. Just keep waxing. It's a lot of steps, but he's really cute when he's waxed up. See, he becomes more vintage looking. Hey, Cindy and Christina, how are you? Hey, sweet Karen. Just get him all waxed. He doesn't have to have a ton of wax on him, just enough so he looks like he's a vintage bunny. Sometimes the wax will go far enough and you won't have to put so much on, just so he looks old. Now his body's going to be mostly covered, but you do want to make sure he's aged up. Because you can always take him off of his jacket or whatever, you know. Okay. So it just makes waxing so much easier. Then you don't have to work so hard. The same thing to his ears. And don't worry if you get a little bit too much on some spots, it's okay. And the nice thing is when you use the Mod Podge, you have a greater chance of moving your wax around versus it being paper mache would have stuck it in a few areas and then it would have been globby. Hey, sweet cat, how are you, sweetie? Now, guys, some of you I'll catch and some of you I won't. I'll have to do replay. I had plans. I got to get a box over to Griselda, her goodies from the mystery box. And thank you all for helping get rid of junk out of my house. And I've got transfers, but I'm going to wait another week before I do the transfers for the Chocateur because I need a break. I didn't realize how many events I was in. Hey, Christina. Hey, Mary. Hey, Cindy. How are y'all doing? I didn't realize how many events I was in a week. And then next week I've got, where I'm on YouTube. It's a thrift. don't ask me to remember the name of the thing again. I'll have to, it's with Shelby with Red Brick. It's, we're doing it through her. That'll be Thursday, I think. I've got Crafter on the Clock this week. I've got, I think there's something else. Friday, I've got, what is Friday Crafter on the Clock is, I think it's burlap. For a change, I was able to get into some of these groups, and not groups, but some of these things that they had. Because a lot of times people grab them right away and you can't get into them. So, okay, so we have him. We have his body parts. Okay, so let's get cranking on him. So we're gonna take his little arms first, his arms. I'm gonna try real carefully to try to get the arms in here. I didn't plan it properly how to do this because I cut this and then I glued it right away versus working smarter, not harder. Okay, so it's gonna be on his thing. So before I can glue it, I need to get both of his hands in there. This is my thought process. Because if I did it on his body, it wouldn't look right because it would stand out. And I was gonna do it where I had his hands on there, but the problem is I wouldn't be able to get the jacket on. And I didn't wanna form fit the jacket over everything. So let's just see. I got it in here before the last time. It's just my hands don't operate like everybody else's do. I just want to make sure they're both out about the same. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little bit of the glue, just a little bit. They're not coming out, but I'm going to take a little bit. I don't have my little glue gun, and I'm so mad that thing died. Okay, that'll be sufficient. Nobody's going to see this, and nobody's going to see the glue back here. Okay, so his arms will sit on his body like this. Okay, so let's get his shirt on. So I made him a shirt, just a simple little piece of fabric, and I grooved it up on top. You're not gonna see a whole lot. He's just, like I said, he's gonna be, that's just so you cover his neck. Okay, it's just to cover his neck, okay? Then let's just go ahead and put some glue. Now I normally would build him all into the jacket, but the problem is he's fat and he's not that kind of a buddy. So now we're gonna take his jacket. This is my thought process, guys. May not be probably the best, but it will work. I will assure you it will work. His hands are a little heavy. So I was trying to do everything in foam clay. Okay. So this is where he's I have to glue him. So just hang tight. I gotta glue him. See, he's gonna sit in a head of lettuce, you guys. Okay? He's gonna be very debonair. Okay. Hang on, fatty. So don't screw him up anymore. Okay, yeah, arms to your side. See his belly, he's just fat, and that makes it just a little bit more difficult to work on. Okay, we're not done. We got his neck to go and everything too. Okay, I've never made a bunny like this before. I got buttons to put on him too. Okay, so far this is him. He's not done yet. Hey, Deborah. I have to clean him off. There's lots of particles everywhere on his body. So now we got to do his neck. I made these little pieces to go around his neck. Sorry, I got so much glue on me from that Mod Podge. It's like peeling your skin off. Okay, so this is gonna just make his collar to kind of clean his neck up. If I can get it all the way around. And then I have one back here. I don't think I needed the whole entire thing, but it's okay. Like I said, I miss my little glue gun. These little spots are so much better if you could have the little glue gun versus my gigantuan. And I went out yesterday. Hey, Patty. I went out yesterday and I forgot it. This is gotta go up. This jacket's supposed to go up over it. Yeah, that's good enough. I ain't gonna worry about it. This part's gotta go up a little higher. There, that's good. Okay, so he's a little dirty though. I'm gonna have to dust him off really well. Okay. Yeah, shoot. His little arm had issues. Shoot. His arm did not want to be painted on here. It's not 100% dry, so that makes it kind of hard. But hey, you know what? Do what you gotta do. His jacket was supposed to go up. There, that's better. Sorry, my hands are all full of stuff, so. Okay, so you're starting to see him look like a little debonair guy, okay? Hey, Sandy. Okay, so let's get his hat. Now this is his hat, but I'm going to show you how I make it, because like I said, he's more detailed than most. We won't do, they can't do the hat yet. I mean the bunny's ears. What time is it? I'm on till 10. Okay, so you take your little cardboard. I have all these pieces have been out there posted many a times on how to make my hats. Now this is the one to make the tall hat. So I have the patterns. If you want them, I can post them back out again. Just keep bending this because this is going to turn. Okay, so we've got two places. We're going to make them black. That's the hard part with any of the stuff. It's just it's all over my hands. Hopefully I'll get it off so I won't be embarrassing to be out with anybody tonight. Look at that. Okay, so I need just to make these two black. Oh, it's right in front of me, duh. Let's just take the hat. We're going to make it black. Going to do the front and the back. So all these patterns I have, these are just patterns I created as I go along and I figure it out. So if you want anything, you just got to tell me and I'll post it. They're not hard to do at all, but this is how I think and do things, guys. Hey, sweet Esmeralda, how are you? Now you can do heavy cardboard or you can do light cardboard. It's whatever floats your boat. Sometimes it's better when it's not as heavy because then it's easier to paint. Hey, Mary. We do 2 coats on this. We are going to use some Love It's Garden fabric, which we did on his jacket. I do have to put some buttons on him. I do need to get my thing to clean his fabric off. Time is it? Yeah, we got time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you how to put this together, and then I think I'm going to use the other hat, and then this way I don't have to work so hard, and then I can start getting my carrots and stuff done too. I really want to show you the lettuce real quickly so you guys can see the lettuce. You know me in black. I just don't like working with black at all. It just gets everywhere. And then you have to have the hole in the center because the head has to be placed right there. Otherwise, it won't look right. And like I said, I got to clean his jacket. It's all full of particles from on here. There's not much I can do about that. That's what happens. And of course, you realize my little rag is not very wet that I have here. So give me just 1 second, guys. I need to get this off of me a second. It's the only thing I don't like about black. And then I get it all over everywhere. Okay. Now let's take the top. It's got to be done. The same thing. Like I said, it's because my brush has to go all the way down here. That's why I'm such a mess. Okay. This is the top of the hat. I'll wipe my hands here in a second. The good thing is the top of the hat, the round part, I don't have to worry about that because that's fabric. Yeah. Now I'm just going to show it to you, and we're just going to use that other hat because we're running out of time, and I still needed to show you the carrots, and I still needed to show you the other stuff. Okay, so let's just show you. When you, with my pattern, you roll these in. You just roll them. You roll them. Now this looks like it might be a bigger one. You roll them so that they're a top hat, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and take it in a little bit more. Okay. Okay. You make it as tall as you want, as short as you want, whatever. Okay. Then this will sit here. And you can trim these up a little bit. And then this goes on the top. You can trim and adjust and do all those things. That'll go on top. My hands just don't function very well. And then just, you can go around and clip it. Oh, see, I screwed this one end up. I forgot to cut this. And then have that go down. So that's the basic, okay? So you do a hat, but we're gonna not worry about that hat. We're running out of time. So I wanna show you the at least the lettuce, if not anything, the lettuce with the bunny. Okay, so let's get his hat on. We're just gonna let him have this. It's gonna be just a little simple top hat. And then I gotta put his ears on. And we'll put his ears on. I have to adjust his little jacket, okay? Now his ears have to go on. This is where I struggled a bit with ears. Ears, Nestor. Take a little bit of time. Just hold on to them. Get the other one. Gotta hold his ears. You guys like him? Does he look okay to you? He's make sure they're tight. And I'll clean him up. He's got to have his buttons and stuff too. Okay. He put his buttons on. Like I said, he's a big guy. He's not my little one. His hat's a little off, but that's okay. We won't worry about it too much. Okay. So mind you, he's going to be sitting in a head of lettuce. Now I have to fix his jacket because his jacket got all discombobulated. Okay? So let's go ahead and get this lettuce done. Okay, so what you do is you take your, I have a video this week, so if you're interested, just catch the video on how I made the paper, and we'll go from there. Okay, so you're going to unravel your lettuce wraps after they've been cooked in the microwave. And the whole point is you want to keep them like this, and you want the groove section down, okay? So find the areas you want, put it down. Now, I don't worry about him being too tight in the center because I have to put him in the center of it. Hi, Lourdes. How are you? Did I say hi, Patty? Mary, did I say hi? Okay, so you're going to unravel all these. These have already been cooked in the microwave. Okay. So I want to get my first layer down. I may not get to the carrots, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Now you're going to take and you want to connect each of them with a little bit of glue. Find your little spots, glue it. It doesn't matter what kind of size can you use. It'll all turn out fine. Okay. Now you take the next grouping. Do the same thing. Don't unravel them flat. Otherwise you're losing the whole concept of what we're doing. Just get them out there a little bit, okay? And then you're going to have to glue a little bit more each time, okay? I feel like I got to rush now. I don't want to rush. Just keep going. And glue as you go. And you can fluff these out a little bit more later. Don't worry about it. Well, hopefully you guys like the bunny. I wish I could have showed you how to make the bunny, but that'll be next week. I'll show you how to make the bunny next week. Okay. And then you're putting them in between their gaps. Okay. Some of these, pull them down just a little bit more each time. Okay. See how I told you how much the time it takes to make that rabbit? Could you imagine me trying to show you how to do that? We would have never got a rabbit done, guys. Never got a rabbit done. Okay. We can do well, hopefully I'll have time to do a carrot, at least paint it. Now, I use about 13, 14. You can use many as you want. Make many of these. But the video is out there on how to make this, guys. Oops. Okay. Gotta go buy a smaller glue gun today. I have to. I can't work with this monstrosity here. That's good enough. I don't have to worry about it. And there's your head of lettuce, guys. So I want to show you now. My plans are to have him standing in his lettuce. So let's see how well that is. He's kind of fat. So I got to adjust his jacket. His jacket is too high up back here. I'll have to adjust that. And I'll have to adjust all the boo-boos that I made on here and all the particles that are on him. There. Okay, so he's supposed to be sitting in the head of lettuce. I'll that that's going to happen because I should have made it a little bit more open for him. Or you know what? Let's do this. Put this all back. See if we can get him to sit in there. Yeah, maybe he's not going to sit very well because his hiney ho is too big. You kind of get the gist. He's supposed to be in a head of lettuce. Okay, so we have enough time to do a carrot or two. I'll have to adjust him. I didn't realize I made his butt too big. I made his butt just a little bit too big for this lettuce. I could have used a bigger can, I guess. I have his tail sitting here, but right now it doesn't really... Yeah, I guess let's just tack his tail on. Okay, so you'll see his little tail. You'll see him in his garden. Okay, so let's crank on this baby. I ain't gonna worry about his feet. I'm not gonna worry about showing the rest part for the hats because we just don't have the time. Okay, we're gonna use Pueblo for the carrots. Like I say, I'm an overachiever when it came to this. Okay, Pueblo, only color you need for making carrots. No other color. Pueblo, that's it. Just need a decent brush. I need to go spend some money on brushes. Okay, so you'll see the magic happen. Now the carrots are on a video already. So if you want to see the carrots, I just did them this week. So just go back to the video and you'll get a laugh as you're watching the video. It kind of was a crazy day. I just want you to see the whole works together. Does he look okay, you guys? Hey, Joanne. And remember, after me, up next is Christy with Craft Box. Christy, even if I get just a carrot done, you kind of got the idea with the color and isn't that a beautiful color? And then we're going to take a little bit of Mache coffee podge. I'm going to just fill a little bit more of these crakes and crevices and everything else in here. Mix and picks and things and everything. You got some spots, you might want to just get all those white spots done. Let me just dry it real quick. Let's just take our Mod Podge, coffee podge, put a little coffee podge on here, and just run it on. It kind of gives it the darkness that you need. Put on as much as you want or as little. Now you're going to take your coffee grounds, guys. And you are going to crunch this up. You really don't want too big of pieces. You want it little bit pieces, not big pieces. And you're going to take this, and this is like the dirt. Okay? And then you're just going to go ahead and go back in here because you want this to melt. Okay? I'm going to dry it, and I'm going to put the tassel stuff on top of it. So now it looks like a real carrot. Okay? You dry it. Don't take it off the stick until you're done. Dry it really well. So does he look okay in the lettuce? Hey, Beverly. I'm still not done with his hat. Oh, he's missing his bow tie. Shoot, I didn't make his bow tie. Hang on, let me finish it. I didn't finish his bow tie. Darn it, that's what I didn't do. Done with it. Hey, Sandra. Dang it, I forgot his bow tie. Now, where did his bow tie fly? Oh, there it is. Hang on. See, it's not paying attention to what I got to get done. Now I'm going to be moving around just a little bit too hard, too fast. There. And I took these, are pre-made from Hobby Lobby. I should have done this ahead of time because this is not that important. Gotta have his bow tie. His hat's not 100% completed either, but I wanted you to kind of have an idea on how the whole thing looks. Can you guys see me doing? Yeah, I'm gonna make a mess, I know, but I want you to see he's gotta have his bow tie. He's gotta have his bow tie, guys. If the bow tie is his hat's not done, he's got to have a band on top of there. But I just wanted you to see everything together. Okay, let's do this. These work perfect for the bow ties. I forgot, I don't need all that. I mean, I just don't want it to bleed onto his clothes. Okay, it's dry enough right now. There's a wire on here too. At least you get to see the bow tie. His hat's not done either yet. I still got to finish his hat up. What time is it? 3 minutes. Now he looks more debonair. Hey, Lindsay. Tap it dry, that's good enough. Let me cut this off. I have to cut this carrot off, the stick off. Try to push the stick down a little bit. Then you take these are the things I found at Hobby Lobby. They do still carry them. They make the perfect tassel. I like to pull these down just a little bit more, if you can, to get some more of the stick out. But if you can't, you can't. There. No. And then now we're going to take the glue. I'm not worried about how it looks right now, guys. I'm just trying to get it done so you can see it. I'll touch it all up. Hang on. It's all coming undone. I'm trying to do everything in a hurry, and I need to slow my roll and not worry about it. Should have just brought my other carrots out, and they were all done. Okay. We got 1 minute, guys, and Craft Box Christie's next. And the only thing I'm missing is my moss. Hang on a second, guys. I got 1 second to grab a little moss. need your moss. Okay. It's not the best carrot right now because we're running out of time. But make sure you stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a lot. Hey, Brooke. Hey, you got my last name, Brooke. How is everybody? So, guys, thank you again for being here. Thank you, Lindsay, for having me. I'll finish up his hat and get him looking the way he's supposed to be looking. And then I'll take pictures tonight, okay? Well, guys, you all have a wonderful day. Hopefully everybody's going to, I put it in there. Have a good time. Hey, love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.